Bloomingdale, October 18th, 2016. If everyone would please rise to salute our nation's flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please. Here.
Members Sondemire. Costa.
Here.
Del Ripa.
Here.
D'Amato.
Here.
Hudson. President Gasky.
Here. Also with us, Jay McCarthy, our municipal clerk, and our borough attorney, Tracy Schnur, back from maternity, and welcome back, Tracy. It's great to see you. You look wonderful. It's great to have you back. This is an official meeting of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale on November 28th and amended March 1st of 2016. The date, time, place of these official meetings were faxed and mailed to all local news media posted here at Borough Hall. There's no need for early executive session. There are no non-agenda items, correct, Jane? So at this time, I need a motion for early public comment.
So moved.
Second. Anyone wishing to speak to an agenda item, please come on up. Seeing no one, motion to close. Second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
No presentations. Reports. Jane, do you have anything for us?
The only item tonight is the last day to register to vote. And the office is open at 5 tonight. Terry will be there shortly. Also, on the website, there's a bulletin about the state county clerk is offering multiple in-person early voting, which is formerly the absentee ballot, and the dates are on there. It's Saturday 29th and Saturday the 5th, and you can go to either Patterson or the Ringwood satellite office from 9 a.m. till 1, but it's on the website.
Thank you very much. Tracy, do you have anything for us?
Nothing, Mayor.
Any council member?
Yes.
Yes.
Update on the community garden. I'm hoping within the next month we will start the registration process. The Boy Scouts should be finishing the shed, I'm hoping by end October, as long as the weather holds. Also, I wanted to just talk to the council quickly about the animal shelter. So my kids and I, we're always down there donating food. We go to all their little, functions. So I went down the other day when they had their function on Saturday, and there was a case that our ACO had brought in of a very neglected, abused animal. It was very upsetting. Anything like that is upsetting. But I think I wanted to, I said to her, council needs to know, and the public really needs to know, our ACO and her staff, they're not just dealing with, a dog bite here and registration of dog here and there. Like, they're dealing with some very serious, you okay there, Bill? They're dealing with some very serious cases, and this was the first that I had actually seen. I got to meet this dog. Really sad case. The dog is doing well, but I wanted to bring to the council and just let you all know, if you have an opportunity to stop down there, and that these are the things that our ACO is dealing with, and it's really tough. So
On a regular basis.
On a regular basis. But good to know the dog's doing well and better, but really bad case.
Yeah.
So if anybody, of the public gets an opportunity to go down there and support our animal shelter and any of the functions that they have, or just go down there and volunteer, walk the dogs, whatever, and donate food, whatever. Any little bit helps.
Thank you very much. Anything else? Anyone else? I just have a couple things. Star Lake Road, we're almost done with the water connection, so hopefully we'll be milling and paving in the next couple weeks. Ryerson Ave's completely finished. Came out wonderful. The TTF, the Transportation Trust Fund, which is on the agenda just for discussion, was voted on at our state level, where you all know they're increasing the gas tax and then lowering sales tax and some other various things to try to be able to fund the Transportation Trust Fund. But just today we received notice that the stop work order was lifted, so we now can move on the contracts for revav to begin that work. Sadly, we probably won't do any of the concrete work or final paving this year, because of weather approaching, particularly the cement and sidewalks. So, but we'll do the utility work and get it ready for early spring finish. So that's good news there. I do want to bring everyone up to speed on the recent litigation. We were, it was in the newspaper, but I didn't comment because we weren't served yet at that time. But since then, we've been served litigation with the plaintiff, Ms. Linda Huntley, suing over the overlay for the quarry expansion overlay zoning ordinance. And in an effort to settle, there was a meeting with our attorney, Ms. Huntley's attorney, and Tilcon representatives, and Tilcon had offered a 900-foot buffer, excuse me? 600. As far as I know, it was a 900-foot buffer to settle this, and just today we found out that it was not accepted, and litigation will proceed. And, you know, it's just upsetting because we could jeopardize, our affordable housing plan, our 500-unit reduction, and hopefully not some serious revenue for the borough. So I'll keep you informed as that proceeds, but just today is when we found that out. So that's what I have.
Mayor's Walk?
Excuse me?
Mayor's Walk?
Mayor's Walk is Thursday, 7 p.m. We have a lot of RSVPs. We'll be walking around the new track and utilizing the exercise equipment. It's sponsored by the Mayor's Wellness Campaign with our Board of Health, who's put this program together, and I thank them for that. So Thursday, 7 p.m., if you can make it, would be a great time. At this time, I need a motion to approve, I'm sorry. Paper shredding is the 22nd, this Saturday, in the Senior Center parking lot, rear lot, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. No businesses, residential shredding for Bloomingdale residents only. We usually get a large turnout for that as well. Continuing, I need a motion to approve the consent agenda. And in there are resolutions 10.7, 0.8, and 0.9 for Veterans Day, our Toys for Tots program, and adoption of resolution in support of Ralph and David's Law 36A 36, which has to do with mandatory drug testing for vehicular, whenever there's a loss of life in a car accident, supporting that legislation. Also, let me get a motion first.
So moved.
Second. Also on the consent agenda is the appointment of Matt Saccone and Jennifer Ellis, it's misspelled on the agenda, but Ellis, to the Economic Development Commission. And the reminder, the planning board meeting is this Thursday, where they'll be considering and adopting the Bloomingdale Borough housing element and our fair share plan amendment, which all has to do with the recent court proceedings on our affordable housing. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Pending business. I need a motion to withdraw ordinance 25, 2016 Glenwell Lake area zone change. Who makes that motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Again, this is discussion. Simply, we originally introduced a zoning ordinance to consider amending an R20 zone to an R10, because most of Glenwell Lake is R10. But upon further discussions with our Ordinance Review Committee, as well as membership of the Glenwell Lake, it was decided in the best interest to table this item at this time. So that's what we're doing here. You want to all in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
That was our only pending item?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
just have the record note I did not vote on that.
He recused from initial discussions on that. Okay, new business. First is payment of the bills, 2016 10.11. Who makes that motion?
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Costa,
Yes.
Tomato,
Yes.
Della Ripa,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Yazdi.
Yes.
Next item, I need a motion for resolution 2016 10.12, chapter 159, amending the budget in the amount of $1,783.18 for a body armor grant program for our police department. Who makes?
11, isn't it?
That was 11, I'm sorry.
Wasn't it?
In the consent agenda, we did 7, 8, 9. My apologies. That was, the payment of the bills was 10, and the body armor, chapter 159 is 11. Who makes that motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Council members D'Amato. Della Ripa.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Yazdi.
Yes.
Costa.
Yes.
The next, 10.12 resolution for another 159 amendment to for the Drive Sober, Get Pulled Over grant program of $5,000 into our budget for our police to enforce that program. Who makes that motion?
So moved. Second?
Roll call.
Okay. Council members Della Ripa.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Yazdi.
Yes.
Costa.
Yes.
D'Amato.
Yes.
Item D is just for discussion only to inform the governing body and the public that last week I attended a freeholders meeting and we were awarded the full $200,000 we requested for the Walter T. Bergen Phase 2 drainage project, which if you haven't seen Phase 1, the basketball court side was completed this summer. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's making it a very fun, playable surface that we didn't always have before. And this is Phase 2, to do the same drainage, irrigation, new turf, grass sod, that is, not AstroTurf, on the tennis court side. And we requested $200,000 and we received the full $200,000, and the county was very generous in that offer, knowing this was kind of a closure on all our applications at Walter T., particularly for field maintenance. So very excited, and I just received the contracts the other day, so we'll be proceeding, and next year be funding this to do that, another summer build down. So very excited about that. Item E, I needed a motion for 1610.13. This is to release the performance bonds and cash guarantee for Quick Check. Who makes that motion?
So moved. Second?
Any further discussion? Do you want a roll call?
Sure.
Roll call, please.
Council members Hudson.
Yes.
Yazdi.
Yes.
Costa.
Yes.
D'Amato.
Yes.
Della Ripa.
Yes. The next item, I need a motion 1610. Project change order for the amount of $46,920.15. We're going to total cost of $61,710.15. Again, still within funded amount. The original estimate came in less, but we found a lot of unknown utility work, and particularly what you saw, the valve work done into the Main Street portion. So the change order is requested here. Who makes that motion, please? Any further discussion? Roll call, please. Yes. Yes. The next item is, let's just acknowledge, do you need a motion here? Yes. Just on the record, acknowledgement of the best practice survey prepared with myself and our Chief Financial Officer. As we do, this is like the grading, I call it the report card for Governor Christie's certain place, where we have to satisfy so many criteria of how we operate our borough to receive our maximum state aid, and I'm pleased to report that we have satisfied what we needed to maximize our maximum state aid. The good news, the things we can't answer, which wouldn't change state aid because we're already at the max, but for example, the things we said no to, do we have a written policy providing for employees who could either use their vehicles to commute a fringe benefit, and we don't allow that. We just allow emergency personnel, such as DPW, fire chiefs, and Mr. Hansberg, to use vehicles. It's not a fringe benefit. It's the purpose of their job. So we don't have that policy in place. That's just one example. Another example is a lot of it's not applicable. And most of our answers are yes. Let me just try to find another example of a no. Well, I believe correct. Shared services is a yes. Monitoring our rateable base, which I do to our tax assessor. That's important to know the revenue source when we get tax appeals. We get them early on, and we anticipate those losses. We're gathering and filing out financial disclosures, which we all do. Taking taxes, do we implement those? Is a yes. Complete our audit proceedings within 6 months after close of the year, which is a yes. So all the financial aspects are all yeses. So, so just on the record. So This is sent down to the DCA, so we're on board for our 2017 state aid. Moving along, discussion in regards to Main Street enhancement grant. I would like a motion to have the engineer submit, I have to print it for myself. It's a federal grant for Main Street redevelopment. What I would seek is to try to continue our Main Street improvements of the left turns down to the Riverdale Bridge. In talking to our congressman, it is not a lot of time for seeking this fund, so we've had a good opportunity. So the deadline is November 15th for these applications, and I'm going to ask for all the support and submit it, and we'll see what we get, and then we can make a decision if we're going to move forward. So who would make that motion? Any further discussion? Roll call. Yes. Yes. Item I is discussion related to the transportation trust fund, which I covered in my report. Simply that it was voted on, reinstated, funded, and the work stop is lifted, and we could proceed on revamp, and Van Dam we were funded for next year, so hopefully things stay well, and we can proceed with Van Dam Act in 2017. Item J, I need a motion for 1610.15, declaring the borough an area needed rehabilitation. Who makes that motion? The construction others. Remember, we introduced an ordinance at our last meeting for the borough to implement a tax abatement program to give incentives to facade improvements. Part of the process is this resolution. This has to go to the DCA for their blessing before we proceed and adopt in November. Any others comment? Any capital improvement? Correct. Correct. Any further comment? Roll call, please. Yes. Yes. The next item is I need a motion to authorize special meeting Tuesday, November 1st at 8 a.m. for budget transfer, amendment of the flood ordinance from the emergency appropriation. Because if you haven't noticed, on Captain and Star Lake, we have run into quite some issues with storm drains and the like, so we need to continue on that project. I will be asking for an additional 100,000. So far estimates are about 30, but I don't want to have to revisit it again. And then the third item is an introduction of our annual salary ordinance. I'm not sure of all the entities on it. I know one of the field consultant needs to be added to the salary ordinance. That wasn't done. I'm not on it, so no one thinks so those three items: transfer resolution, amendment to the bond ordinance, and intro of the salary ordinance that we do each year. We need 4 members for the bond ordinance. I know some people have work commitments. I think anyone who's going to review our voting on. You did? Oh, I didn't get that. That's good. Well, that's good. So who makes that motion to authorize that meeting? Okay. Item L, Resolution 1610.16, execution of near Bloomingdale Estates NJDEP sewer extension permits. Again, these are permits that are already in place, but we're expiring, and Finbar Associates, the new owner, has simply filed for the extension of the sewer and water connection permits to the DEP. So who makes that motion? Any further discussion? Roll call, please. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Now I need a motion for late public comment. All right. Anyone wishing to speak, please come on up. Put your name and address for the record. Thirty-eight party election. Give me that.
Second, I had the resident question that I should have discussed publicly the statement of those, but you don't get them one of those.
I was advised differently, so.
Well, you can state that it's intimate that the source you can jeopardize the plan. I think it's just the opposite of what you've done this time. To jeopardize our homes, jeopardize the property of the region. We're told by Borough engineers we only go to 74 so what if you do that? You have to keep the funds. We don't have to jeopardize anything. The people are not committed. We also know that it's going to put the press on the website, but people say.
Who's the plaintiff?
I'm not saying that I'm not here because the point itself.
You just mentioned the committee, so.
I was beginning to say that about the meeting in the country where we have a committee.
Sure.
But there's not to make a decision as to whether we should continue and whether we should accept the corporate consultant and whether nobody wants to accept that level. Oversight is absolutely ridiculous. And I think the client, governing bodies properly, I mean, because the way I just see is going the way they do. And certainly,
Respectfully disagree. Thank you. Respectfully disagree. Anyone else? See, no one motion to close? Yes. All in favor? There's no way executive set? Yes? Who's over the report? Okay, well, hopefully we can fix that for you. Okay. There's no need for the executive session. Government schedule, regular meeting November 22nd, 7 p.m. Reminder general election, November 8th, 2016, polls open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I need a motion to adjourn. All okay? Thank you.